What up, BMT fam, and welcome to another episode of Breaking M Theory. You already know, we always have a good episode for you guys. On this episode, we're going to talk about bullies, and you know we don't like them up in here. Some people think bullying is a good thing, like it can mold you into what you need to be. I think 50-50 about that, because what about the other half who can't handle that situation, and they end up deleting themselves because of it? Then what? You going to label them weak? Nah, bro. You're weak for thinking that of them. Grow the fuck up. Karma is a bitch, and it will hit you eventually. That was Tony T's rant of the day. You guys enjoy the show because we're about to break the M theory off this bitch.
Hey, buddy, you got Puma on the mic.
Tony T right next to him.
In Charles the Future.
Oh,
Fuck, man.
and do not forget we got Buggies on the ones and twos.
On the ones and twos.
Ones and twos. Hold it down. How you doing, Buggy?
Has begun.
I'm okay.
Yes, sir.
You know what? We're here. We made it. Our second episode of the year.
Yep.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, we got a lot of things to talk about today, don't
Yes, we do.
You know what? You're gonna do what I say today
Why?
because I told you to.
Why are you such a bully?
Listen, hey, and you too, and you especially. Get in line.
Did you not hear my rant?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I don't. Okay, never mind.
Wait, did Puma say something? I wasn't paying attention.
Wow, this is how the show goes already.
Trolling power over bully power.
Yeah, I agree, and he is the master troll, right? If you look under the bridge, you would see a picture.
You will find him.
of Bucky.
Dick.
Like you're talking about
I knew it.
like Debo.
You know what? When he leaves, when he's here, I shut up. But when he leaves, I'll be talking again.
Again.
Is that what?
Diva Bo?
Debo.
Bucky Bo? I don't know.
Bo.
We're being idiots. Okay. So okay, what are the topics we're gonna talk about? Oh, okay. I don't know. Have you guys been watching the news lately? Man, our people's got messed
Oh,
up.
dude, yeah, that's horrible.
So did you guys hear about what I don't know, what are they, cartel?
It's a bunch of different little miniature cartels from different countries. You know, they got Mexico, Colombia, Peru.
But they're all where?
They're all in our country, bro. Ecuador.
In Ecuador.
They're trying to make it a narco state. That's what it is.
Right? And apparently
Where-
these narcos raided a TV station
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
at gunpoint, because they want to send a message.
Yep.
Right?
I think they played RoboCop right before.
Right,
right before
right,
this shit, right?
Because he was playing. Have you guys played the new RoboCop game? Because literally the
Very
beginning
good.
of the game is a
The
bunch
first-
of
the first-
thugs
yep. Taking over the news station.
taking over the news station, and RoboCop has to come in and save the day and
take
take
'em
out
out.
all the bad guys.
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
literally looked exactly from the video game.
Right? It was kind of scary.
Did you get to see a little bit of
I
it?
started a little bit of it.
What did you think about it?
Let me show the snippet.
Oh, there's a snippet.
Oh wait,
yeah.
no, we don't have the snippet.
Wow.
Not for this one, right?
No.
Not for that one.
We
Sorry,
missed
I
it.
thought I did.
Missed
Wow.
it. So here's the thing, right? If I was in this position, if I was a narco,
Yeah.
I don't want heat on me,
Of course not.
right? Like whoever is running that shit over there, dude, I do whatever you want to do, a la vista and Chavez to you. But if I was the boss, why would you want that shit on the news?
Exactly.
You want to keep that shit low pro. You want to be in the background doing your
But what was the
dirt.
thing
Well,
they were trying to claim?
the latest
Or they
thing
were-
that they're trying to do is they're trying to have a discussion with the president. And the president is like, I ain't going to talk to you.
Yeah,
terrorists."
because that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna
Do you
deal
think
with
you're
you.
gonna get a piece of the government? Like that's not how it works.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be in the shadows, stay in the shadows.
Well, the only way they could have had a chance if they kidnapped one of their blood family.
Well, that's what they're doing right now because they were in different spots. It's not only the news station.
Right,
It was,
of course.
It was other spots in Ecuador.
Right.
They got all corners.
Yeah.
Right now.
No.
Yeah, but the fact is, it's
They took over the university. They
Yeah.
took over the news station. A couple other places.
It's live and in front of your face. And then when you do that, like
You're attacking everybody now.
you're attacking modern society, the government, and the government has to fight back. And here's the thing with the government has friends.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, and the United States said that you
United
need
States
any
is gonna
help from
help
us,
yeah.
we're ready.
Peru, Colombia, everybody. Because now you're gonna fuck with the military, and that's where
the military in Colombia and Peru,
So-
they already got the borders set. Bro.
they think that they can take over the country, and like that's not how you do it, man.
And if that one country, if our country falls, then they're gonna think the other ones can fall
Right,
as well. So they're
right.
not. Nope, we're not
No,
gonna allow that.
that's
shit.
not how it works. No,
So they can't fall.
no, exactly. So, I mean, that's just crazy when you see our little country on the news like
Right?
that,
The
man.
smallest one there.
Yeah,
And when this happened Monday?
yeah.
Monday.
It happened this week. This I think it was past Monday.
Starting New Year's already? Crazy.
I feel Bucky wants to say something.
No, I just didn't realize it was this week. But yeah, starting the New Year's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't get any
day
crazier
one,
than
day
that.
one, there was already a big earthquake in Japan. So
Oh,
you know what I
and
mean?
day one, that dude, January 1st,
Yeah.
big ass earthquake,
So like, yeah, January is always the
Crazy.
rocking the new year.
yeah, it's always rocking something.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yep. Well, we'll keep looking at it.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep developing.
Yeah.
We gotta see how.
That-
It goes.
Developing story.
So the thing is, they got caught or they got.
They did get caught,
right away?
and apparently a lot of the people that were there, like the narcos that were
Yeah.
there, they've already found a few of them, and harsh punishment for
But
sure.
how did they get the main head?
That I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Then that's not up there yet.
There's a lot of underground
Yeah.
stuff going in the background, so who knows what's gonna happen? But it is something that we gotta
Look at.
Keep
keep
your eye on
on,
it.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, besides that, we did see a clip recently that we thought was kind of hilarious.
That I do have.
That you do have. Now, this was a clip. Now, it wasn't recent. It was the end of last year.
I think yeah, it was posted I think in October, but we found this on
We found
on
it-
Instagrams
Yeah.
or
Instagrams.
or Twitter or X.
No, on X.
You found it on X,
Yeah,
but I saw it on
formerly Twitter.
Instagrams.
Yeah, you saw it on the gram,
Instagrams.
right? You know what? Before I even just play the clip.
Cool.
When you divorce your loser husband and the judge awards you with the house,
A few moments later.
This is funny or what, or not, but my neighbors over here are getting a divorce. She told him last night that he told her last night that she could have the house and everything in it. Well, this morning he goes and rents some heavy equipment, and him and his best friend has been over here today while she's been at work.
Jeez.
And she hasn't got home yet. She has no idea. So,
Well, oh, that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a crazy clip.
That's some crazy shit.
So
Crazy-
I was
crazy
just stuck.
shit.
I was just stuck there for a minute. I was like, "Fuck." this
Crazy
freaking-
shit, what, you
Run
guys-
busted his house.
Right.
Crazy shit. Will you do that?
would you
Will you do
it?
it? Destroy it?
I mean,
Well, I mean, if it's everything you worked for, fuck that. shit.
well,
Might
it
as
depends. Now, obviously, there's more to the story that we don't know about, like why did they get divorced, why did the situation happen. But basically, they got divorced. They went to a judge. The judge decided that she was gonna get the house, so he said you can keep the house and everything in it. But the next day on the news, he's tearing that shit down.
He's demolishing the house.
He's demolishing the house. I'm like, good lord.
But my question is, will you guys do it?
Here's my question. is-
Yeah. Okay.
Well, answer his
Wait.
first.
We had. Well,
Okay,
you guys had the
so-
heart to destroy the house. Something was yours.
Now it depends
Hell
what
yeah.
she
If it
what
was
she
all
did.
my life's work, and then she just takes it just because.
Right? If there's
Nope.
some lies,
I'm gonna blow that bitch up.
betrayal. Hey, he never lied. He never lied. He said she could keep the house
and everything in it.
and everything in it. He didn't say what pieces.
And how conditions.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is we don't know the whole story of the thing, but from what we've seen, it's kind of fucked up. But at the same time,
Well, she calls him a loser husband.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So my point is, would that
What-
have happened if she never posted that on the internet?
and what's so loser about him? That's what I want to know.
That's we
I
don't.
mean, if
we
they
don't-
have
we
a
don't know-
house,
like I
he
said,
can't
we
be
don't
that
know-
much of a loser.
Like I said, we don't
Loser-
know the whole story.
The
So-
loser made me
don't
saying
know.
I took it away from you.
But
You're
I mean,
the loser.
it's still messed up.
It is
Yeah.
messed up.
Like just in any case, I mean, you imagine coming home and your house is gone, like
Fucking bullies.
just gone.
But the land
Mm-hmm.
the land is still hers though.
The land is still hers, but the house is gone.
But the house is gone. Wow.
All your belongings, everything.
Right. Like obviously, everybody's shitty here. In my opinion, I'm sure. Well, he's shitty for doing that.
Again, we don't know the full context.
Right.
But like I said, is it because she posted that? So
She's shitty for posting that.
Yes. That should never be posted.
You won. Shut the fuck up. Take your win.
Yeah, just shut
Take
up.
your win and go home.
Mm-hmm.
But you had to show everybody on the internet what you got. And he's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. You know
But
what?
just
You
wait.
did win. Here you go. Here's the keys. Right? Like that's the salt on the wound. Like again, there's
If
probably
it really wasn't his fault, then I mean every man should do that. If it's not the man's fault and that happens, they get their house taken away. Fuck that shit.
Well, it was-
Blow that bitch up.
I mean, it was your house.
Yeah, I'm blowing that bitch up.
So in any case, who bullied who?
Ooh.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of bullies.
Speaking of bullies.
What, you, Bucky?
No,
Main
man, our topic.
subject. God, you're such a bully, bro.
I was gonna
know.
say
He's trying to,
your
like-
name starts with a P, so you're
Yeah.
a bully.
Oh, you're talking to me? I thought
Bucky Bully.
I thought you
Bucky
were talking
the
about
bully.
Tony. Tony's a bully.
Wow,
Well, Tony
that doesn't even.
Tony
rhyme.
protects the bullies.
Yeah. What? Wow. You're a fool.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tony beats up the bullies.
Thank you.
That's what I meant.
Protect the bullies.
Hey, the Cuddy be letting you know
Yeah. That you lurk.
that I'm lurking. What was that?
Sorry, that's my fault.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
I love this show sometimes. I don't. All right, y'all. So today's main topic: bullies and how to deal with them. Again, this is breaking M theory, and the truth is, as a man, sometimes you have to deal with aggression, right?
Yeah.
Now, how you deal with that aggression can be in many different ways, right? But some people use that aggression to put people down,
Yeah.
right? And that's where problems arise. Problems arise.
How is that gonna make you feel better? I don't know.
I don't know.
The thing is, what age does it start bullying? First grade,
Right?
second grade.
Yeah, exactly. It could be from
Does a kid get it from the
Oh,
parents?
it could be
Right.
from, it could be from
So-
elementary to high school.
That's
So
what-
that leads us to the first question: why do
They start
people
being-
bully in the first place?
Yeah.
Right? And we came up with a few good reasons. So Bucky, lead the way.
So one good reason is low self-esteem.
Yeah. You know, somebody who has low self-esteem, they don't feel good about themselves. The easiest way to
And
build
the
themselves
only
up,
way to feel good is punking somebody else.
yeah, putting somebody else in their place.
Supposedly.
Right? Because obviously they don't feel good about themselves. They feel like shit. So guess what? To make themselves feel better, they treat somebody else.
Let me
like
make
shit,
you feel like shit so I can feel better.
right.
Of course. But the same thing. Why would the parents dress the kid like a nerd or geek when they can?
Well, that's.
Well, I mean, you're going to a whole nother subject on that one.
yeah,
I'm just giving an example.
right. You know, you are right.
Yeah.
But why you should go? You can dress him better versus.
Right. I mean, obviously, some
Freaking-
people are already messed up in the head because of what's going on at the house,
Yeah.
at the home,
If you're gonna dress them like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, then you might have a problem.
Big Bang Theory.
right?
Right?
We got chased by a squirrel.
Right? Or chicken.
Oh, it was a chicken.
Chicken
sorry.
up the tree.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, low self-esteem is a big factor that causes somebody to bully somebody else.
Yeah.
Insecurities, but that's kind of, isn't that?
Low self-esteem, insecure. Yeah, I mean they're synonyms, but they're not exactly the same. Like insecure, it's very similar, right?
Yeah.
You're not happy in your own skin. A lot of times it could be something about yourself that you don't like, and then you see somebody else has that you don't have. So then
Jealousy?
yeah, it could be a little bit of jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that's a big factor because most of these punks that bully people is because they're jealous of that person that they're bullying. That person that they're bullying has something that they want,
Or that
or
they wish
want,
they had.
or want to be like.
They'll take away from you.
Like
Wow.
Debo.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will take it away.
That's my bike, punk. That's my bridge, punk. Yeah, I'm talking about you, troll.
Troll.
He won't let us pass his bridge, man. No,
We need to
jeez.
pay a toll.
Yeah, got to pay the toll to get in this boy's hole.
Wow.
Wow.
They hear you-
Anyway,
Boy's soul.
so with jealousy, it's also power and control.
Oh,
Is another bullet point that we have here.
Yeah.
correct. Power and control, right? You kind of kind of put the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Right. They're being punked by their house is messed up.
Yeah.
Their home situation is bad. They're getting beat up by their parents. They're getting
Also brothers, sisters,
whatever it is. So they have no control at home. So they want to feel like they're in control somehow. So they project it onto somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's where their bullying can manifest.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a little thing like, well, okay, well, I don't have power here. Let me take it from somebody else. So
I got to get it from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So power and control could be well, obviously, it's all a power dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially with peer pressure. I mean, if someone's pressuring you to do something, you know, to keep your presence known, right?
Right. Well, okay, well, how this kind of works is in this fashion, right? There's, a bully, right? But they're not bullying you.
Yeah.
They're bullying somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Indirect bullying.
And then because they're bullying that person, they know like, well, I don't want him to bully me, so I'm going to bully that person with them.
So back him up.
Back him up, because or else that
they go pick on me later.
Exactly.
Peer pressure bullying.
It's peer pressure, right?
But that means you have a gang at that point. You
Yeah,
have a gang.
that's how I
Gang
felt.
up on-
That's how I felt. Like
Yeah.
you're bullying is because somebody's trying to get you into something.
Right, because you don't want to be the one
Yeah.
being attacked at the same time. So yeah, peer pressure is a motherfucker. Now, I'll be honest with you, Bucky, because Bucky, we know, like, I grew up in a situation where like our buddies, we like to talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Capizzi. I'm looking at you, folk. We were mean to each other. We
Yeah.
You
we
were
punked
mean
each
to
other.
all of us,
Oh,
bro.
I bullied him.
You were mean to my ass.
I was bullying him.
Can
Now
you explain why?
That's why I had to beat him up later.
he did, and we're gonna talk about this, right? Because he's my young cousin. Look at him. Look at his baby face, y'all. Look at this face. Wouldn't you want to do something to him? No, just kidding. It's not true.
Relax.
It's also because Puma has lack of empathy,
I,
does.
well,
He's so
that's
mean.
not true. I'm very empathetic
or used to.
now.
Used to.
Now.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
I had to grow up. Exactly. So
Plus, he had a huge ego.
had
I was about to say, it's still here.
had. Excuse me.
That's fair.
Yeah. Thank you. Wait. What am I saying?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
all about you. That's what it is.
But the problem is you guys couldn't tolerate it. You have to
Yeah. So our
thick
friend
skin.
group, like we kind of built
Yeah,
that
we
thick skin.
we grew up in a different way.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was a different age and different
was
time.
rough-
imagine
rough and
do
tumble.
that stuff right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
Well,
It's gonna be like that meme.
Yeah.
So the cool, the
Daddy,
thing,
my pussy
the thing
hurts.
about us growing up, though, we didn't have social media.
No,
So
it
we
was
didn't have
just
to
us.
deal with all
Like
that.
once we said it, it was done.
Yeah.
You wouldn't follow you.
You wouldn't follow
online.
it. It wouldn't follow you anywhere. There's no
Or
post of it.
cancel
No.
you or whatever
Yeah.
happened. That's
I mean,
it.
it's just a one and done.
If it was, it would be the peer pressure bullying
As,
because it would continue on with other people. But I mean, if you ignore, or if you like rebutted against that bully, they wouldn't want to bully you anymore
Yeah.
because it was like, all right, this is no fun.
Right.
So then they stop, right?
Well,
they'll find somebody else. to
As
pick on.
as
But they'll find
JC
somebody
once
else.
said on the show, you're canceled.
Cancel me, bitch.
What's up, JC?
What up,
We're
man?
gonna need you back. You're canceled. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't know I wanted to say that. All right.
So would you say when you were Puma, when you were bullying people, were you misguided due to social norms?
Yeah. We didn't know
Were
any
you-
better.
Were you misguided
You were misguided.
due to
Well-
due to Capizzi?
I hate to say this though, because like, yeah, we used to fucking dog on each other hard,
Bad.
but like at the end of the day, they were like big supporters. You know, like no matter what, we bully each other, but at the end of the day, we'd still be friends and we still support
Yeah.
each other for
that was
whatever we
the thing. That's why I'm not angry at nobody
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
just a thing.
need. But you also know how to trigger.
everybody clowned on each other.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
people.
we did.
You
We
also know
did.
how to trigger the
When I
the
grew
close
up,
friends.
when I grew up a little more, then I started clowning them.
Yeah, we know how to trigger each other big time. Those motherfuckers. I'm talking to you. My
you know
best
who we're
friends,
talking about?
dude. They triggered me so many
Should we go
times.
back to one?
I don't know what they're talking about. This
Yeah,
part.
that's inside. That's
inside joke.
Inside joke.
And it all comes back to one.
I don't
You
know
guys are
about
fuck-
this.
you guys are fucked up.
Hey, we just bullied a folk. Hey, Brett, I love you, Brett.
I love you, bro.
I want to see him I want him to watch this show.
I
Oh,
do.
he probably will.
He probably will.
Well, we'll be hearing about it a little bit.
I mean, we all deal with.
Hey, well, here's the thing. Nothing was off the table. How you look, where you're from, your background, how you, dude. If you
acted,
if
how
you
you-
say something wrong, we will jump on you
Yep.
instantly.
yeah.
Right? Like we're bad.
There was no room for fuck up.
No, we can't fuck.
Why
up.
the fuck do you think I stayed quiet?
Yeah.
I don't want to say shit. You guys are gonna be on my ass.
Here,
My God,
In the shadow?
here.
it's funny. He laughs about that. But he don't know the story. He didn't see it.
No, but I don't need to. I can read
I don't
it.
know.
I can
'Cause
patch
he's-
you. I can
'cause he's
picture
your
it.
friend.
But
It's because I explained it to him.
But a couple of days ago, you kind of like revisited and showed it to all of us, and I'm like, I can see that for some reason.
Yeah.
That's
Up
true.
up against the wall, like
Yeah.
Hey, Rick.
The same way they saw you, right?
yeah.
Fuck, man.
We're bad, but hey,
Yeah,
but we live and we learn.
we bully each other, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So what are the types of bullying that we should
Okay.
talk about?
Right. So
Our time, he's saying.
Yeah.
Well, how about we start our time and go?
I mean,
no,
yeah, we could.
That hasn't really changed that much.
no, there's different types of bullying.
There's a few types of bullying that's kind of new compared to what they used to be.
No.
Okay.
But I mean, throughout time, verbal and physical bullying has been.
It's been
That's not
centuries.
So
Centuries.
again, what we were just saying, like where we joked about each other, like we played it off as jokes, but it honestly we kind of bullied each other.
Yeah.
It made me have a thick skin because it made me realize if I can handle this for my friends, somebody else who I don't know can say something.
I give no fuck what the fuck you say.
Don't mean anything, right? Like I've now it did that mold me? Yes.
Yeah,
But do I expect everybody to be like that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not us.
Yes.
We're different. We were able to handle that shit.
Right.
We persevered. We got through that. But
Right.
a lot of people can't handle that.
Exactly.
Especially nowadays.
I have a question though.
Okay.
So because we're on the internet
Okay.
and we have a podcast, there's definitely going to be haters,
Mm-hmm.
right? How would you handle those haters as opposed to them being bullies?
Stop being hater bullies.
Well, one of them, ignore them. We don't know them.
Well, look,
Oh, there
the
you
way
go.
the
You-
way I see it,
You
look,
don't exist.
this on this show, everybody has an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All the four of us don't all agree on the same things.
You know,
right?
I don't. You
No,
have
we
to
do
listen
not.
to my opinion. I don't need to listen to yours.
Right. We get this. And
They
we
do that a lot to
and
us.
If I can handle the people I love not agreeing with me, then somebody who doesn't matter to me. I'm not saying you don't matter, y'all. I'm not saying you don't matter to me, but I'm saying somebody that I don't know who hates specifically what I say or what you might say or
That's
what
more.
any of us might
that's
say.
more reason I don't give a fuck. So
It's just my opinion,
Yeah.
right? At the end of the day, if you don't like it,
at the end of the day, you have your opinion. So
do you have to watch?
Exactly.
Puma, and now we're saying bye, Felicia.
Thank you. That's right. Bye, Felicia. If you like it, and if you do like what we're talking about, then continue to watch us.
great.
And share and have a discussion. Here's what I say. You might, if you disagree with anything that we say, tell us. Have a discussion with us. This is a platform for us
For
to
that.
discuss these things, right? And if you think maybe you know what, it should be a different way, or you think something else, let us know, and then we can actually have a discussion about that.
Yes, sir.
Because that's what breaking M theory is about, man.
Yep.
I feel good.
That's what's breaking the M theory, man.
I feel good. Thank you.
Bravo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Claps.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you really? Okay, fine.
Who hired this guy?
Who hired this
don't
guy?
Hey,
Chris,
Bucky, can you step into our office?
Can you step out of your office?
ASAP.
ASAP, Rocky.
So, speaking of, so social public bullying, spreading rumors.
Okay.
That-
Social.
that- I mean, yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be more like a celebrities that talk about them, what happened, or what they did, or
it's
I
not
mean,
just
yeah, I
them.
mean,
No,
well,
but-
that is partially it.
yeah.
If
That's
you're-
just more shown in our
if
face
you're a
because
public
of the
figure
TV.
and dude, a public figure can do anything. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh my, you're the worst person in the world," right? She's like, "Oh, you know what? I don't like dogs. You're an animal hater.
Yeah.
Right?
But you know what? The worst type of bullying is not that, because that's at least in the light.
Yes.
The other bullying that everybody like us experience, normal people, you don't even see that.
No, exactly. Thank God I didn't grow up in this day and age, because when shit happened in the past,
It happened at that moment, and that was it.
It would take a few days for it to spread to the like if you're in school, it would take a few days for it to spread. Now, literally,
You can see that shit every single day of your life.
and somebody films it.
Oh,
They
forever.
post it. Everybody in school is gonna see that shit. Like, it's instantly online. Dude, I don't understand how kids nowadays live.
Yeah.
With this kind of
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of that stuff, since everything that goes online stays online no matter what you do,
It doesn't disappear.
it doesn't disappear.
Right.
Eventually, someone's gonna dig it up somewhere. And
yeah, of course.
If
Repost
if,
it again.
you know, something you did in high school is gonna come up. You know, if you bullied somebody in high school and you're gonna see it, and you become something professional, it's gonna get dug up somewhere. Someone's gonna use that against you,
Absolutely.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Right. And I think
Truth.
And I think now we have to expect that. Like, probably somebody's gonna use something we say here
Yeah.
and take that and run with it and say, oh,
Five years later.
5 years later,
Like,
oh,
oh, look.
look at what the future said.
Somebody's gonna use the practice intro that I fucked up on.
Yeah.
Make a meme out of that
better
bitch.
be nice.
Make a meme out of that bitch. Go ahead. See what Tony T does to you.
Okay.
Let's go.
We also didn't mention
give me that.
We also didn't mention physical abuse, and obviously physical abuse happens a lot. This is something I never did. Yeah, I think I verbally I was I'm not gonna say I was a bully when I was younger, but I had bully tendencies, like where sometimes something would happen and somebody would say, "Ooh." Right?
What's the name? Yeah.
Yeah. But physical bullying happens all the time, and it could be little things like people throwing something at you. Like, I've had that happen to me. Like, somebody
Maybe
would throw
was it a
something.
girl? She had a crush on you.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I did get bullied by girls a lot, though.
Yeah.
You know, kept throwing shit at me, kept hitting me.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't
Whoa,
fight back?
You know who? Hey, wow. You know who bullied me in high school? You know who bullied me in high school?
Who?
April.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, April bullied a lot of. Well, she had.
So April was one of the boys. So
Yeah, she was.
So,
So,
like,
April, I love you. You're like my
so
girl.
like she's the homie. So like
She's the homie
I
now.
think even though if she was like bullying any of us, it was more like, cool, we got a chick,
Well,
we got
before-
a female friend that loves
Before
us.
I was friends with her, we were in English class together. Okay, I'm gonna tell the story. We were in English class together, and I was asleep in class. I was like, I don't care what the teacher was saying. My head was down. I was
Knocked
like
out.
this with my sweater, right? And she sat behind me, but no one row over. And all of a sudden, right near the end of class, I felt something on my arm. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look, with whiteout, it said A, P, and R. She was spelling her name in whiteout on my sweater.
Wow.
Okay? And I was like, what the? I looked at my sweater like, what the fuck? And I looked back, and she's looking at me like this. 'Cause she had braces back then, okay? She had braces. And she's like, and then the bell rang, and she's like, what? What are you going to do? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, she bullied. But after that, like, obviously a lot of things other happened. We got to know each other. She's one of the best people I know in my life. So a bully doesn't always have to stay a bully. That's the moral of the story.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that's what she did. She wrote on my sweater.
I just saw her show up like at our table one time, like, oh cool, we got a new friend.
Yeah, well, there's a lot. There's a lot
Like,
of
did I have a
layers
class
that
with her? I don't remember.
I don't know, but I had that class with her, and yeah, she was a bully. But but honestly, she's awesome now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
That's good.
I mean, she can dish it too.
she can dish it.
So props to her because she got our skin to become thick.
That's true.
So with all that, indirect bullying also,
Oh, indirect
and
yeah.
retaliation
So
bullying.
how would you describe retaliation? Excuse me, retaliationary bullying.
Tony?
Say I do something good that makes someone else look bad, and then that person wants to retaliate on me.
Oh, that makes sense,
Yeah.
right? Like that's
But-
again jealousy.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
situation.
jealousy. But then you had another during our meeting. You had another concept of you getting bullied, like Puma bullying you, and then you decided to learn boxing and fighting, and then all of a sudden you retaliated and started bullying him.
It was just that one time.
Yeah, but it's still.
No, he didn't bully me, but
Well,
he
okay.
checked
That's,
me.
that's not.
but he
That's
checked-
not.
but he
Yeah,
checked you.
exactly.
But
That's
He
not.
checked
That's
me. That
not
wasn't
bullying.
bullying.
But that's still.
That was just
retaliation.
letting you know.
Yeah.
But wasn't
That's
it more
it.
like a grudge he hold? It was
No,
more-
he
if
did.
it
Yes.
was if it was a grudge, we wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It was just like, all right, you
He
got me. I was
he bided his time. We're gonna get back into this.
I knew he wasn't gonna take it seriously because he did all this other crap to me. So I was like, nah, if he can do all this other crap to me, then he could take this one crap.
And that's all it took. We're gonna get into this though. We're gonna get into this story. The tit for tat of Tony T and Puma.
There you go.
It's a good story, by the way.
Hi, Eric.
But indirectly, yeah. I mean,
Teddy bear.
You're such a dick.
Dude, we're dropping bombs today, son. We're dropping bombs today.
So the newer part of bullying is cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like we didn't have to deal
We
with that.
didn't experience those.
Nah.
No.
no, we might have to now. Somebody
No.
might try to, but ain't gonna.
But
hold
the
me
thing
down.
is that if we didn't learn the history, we're pretty much weak. We don't adapt to this social.
That's true.
It's not even that. Cyberbullying ain't gonna bother me for shit.
Yeah.
The real in-person
For-
bullying is the problem.
Yeah, for you, but many other
I get
people,
that
like,
because
like
now they're
a lot
like-
of kids
Well,
these days
that's-
can't handle that.
Right,
That's
and
what I'm
that's
saying.
and that's where they.
That's where the deleting part comes
Yes, exactly. Because they think like it's because cyberbullying is online and it's there forever. They think that they're always going to have to hear this negativity.
Yeah.
And they think the only way to escape that is to delete
There
themselves.
was, I think there was a TikTok I sent you guys about this one chick saying that she's gonna quit social media
Oh yeah.
because like she's a cosplayer and she
Right.
does everything, but they see only one side of her,
Right.
doesn't see the other side, and I think she was getting some like really mean
Of course.
comments,
Yes.
and it's just the fact that like you don't see the real side of her, you just see the stuff that she likes to do. But people like that,
That's the thing. Everybody online is portraying somebody else that they're not.
well, yeah, I mean,
Their original selves is a whole another person.
yeah, but she's portraying her passion, which is cosplaying, right?
Right.
Like people show the social media shows the better part of you, no matter what situation is you're in, but you don't know what they're going through mentally.
Yeah.
And if people give negative comments and they're not strong-willed enough, that can cause issues, and that's where cyberbullying can be very detrimental to anybody.
Yeah.
Even if you're in your 40s or 50s,
Right.
like
Absolutely.
especially of course when you're younger, but even nowadays, like social media is still like I would say is still like a baby, like an infant, that we're still all learning from it, no matter how old you are. So mistakes and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt me is a lie.
Yeah.
Because like nowadays,
It still hurts you.
it'll still hurt you because someone's gonna put something down, and then other people are gonna agree to that, and it's gonna start becoming
And the worst thing, they will add more stuff. It's not even
right.
true.
It's gonna have a snowball effect, and
Whoa.
it affects people's mentality.
Well, that's what I like to call those keyboard warriors, right?
Keyboard
Because
warriors, yeah.
they're hiding behind a keyboard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
behind online. Has anybody been gaming online anytime recently? Have you been gaming online with other
Yeah,
people?
I know how it goes.
Dude,
Yeah.
people
Call
talk
of Duty.
shit.
Call of Duty.
Y'all
Dude.
play
I
COD?
play COD.
Y'all play Fortnite?
The
I think
original,
y'all play
the
any
original
kind of-
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Holy, the comments you hear when at the
They're-
end of
they're-
the game, it's
They're
a-
racial,
Yep.
sexual,
Freaking
Yep.
Rocket League also, dude.
and
That's-
anything like because they're protected.
By the screen.
Yeah. You don't know who they are.
Yeah,
They're
keyboard warriors. They get,
Everybody has
so,
a plan until
yeah.
they get punched
right,
in the face.
Exactly. So imagine that same person say those exact same things
In
to your
person.
face. What would you think would happen?
Not anything good for them.
Not anything good for them. Like I think you would destroy somebody.
I would
But
destroy.
But because they're behind the screen, all bets are off.
But I love punking them even when I end up winning.
Well, I know.
It's even worse.
That's true.
Sorry for being a bully, but you guys asked for it. I'm not a bully unless you bring it.
Right, I agree. Because sometimes you got to dish it back, which is what we're going to go into about dealing with the bully,
Yes, sir.
which is what
which is next.
which is next. Yeah,
So recognizing and understanding what a bully is number one bullet point,
okay.
right?
So when we need to understand the bully,
Yeah.
Well,
So
you got to recognize when you're getting bullied.
To know the bully, you must understand the bully.
you must become the bully.
Well, I don't know about that one.
Oh, sorry.
I was about to be like, yeah, that's a good one. No, don't become the bully. But you understand, a lot of times somebody will do something that's like an aggressive maneuver, and then they go, just kidding, right? That's fucking bullshit. They're bullying
No,
you.
of course.
You know what? I call it that's the test bully.
Yeah.
They're testing the water
I
to see
mean,
if they can.
here's the
pump
thing:
you. Yeah.
if they do it in a condescending way, yeah, that's straight up bullying. But if they're doing it as a friendship way, because unfortunately, bullying is bullying no matter what.
True.
But like, people try to turn it into like jokes, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But you can never, if you're a close friend of
you
somebody,
can tell. You can tell. From
But
the-
if they become condescending,
Right.
that's a whole nother story.
Right.
It's like, I'm just kidding. Give you that fake smile,
Right.
and you're like, no, you're not.
asshole.
A-hole, yeah.
Yeah. The sooner you recognize what's going on, the sooner you can do something about it.
Yeah.
So how do you do that? You stay calm and collected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like if you know somebody is just trying to poke at you, right? First of all, it's usually behind a facade, a facade of tinfoil, because they're like you said, sometimes they're just trying to test you.
Yeah.
And if you're like, nah, bro, it's not working. As soon as you show them that it doesn't bother you, it doesn't matter to you, the majority of bullies will be like, all right, whatever, and leave you alone.
Right.
Right?
Some people will push you, like, to test your limits.
Some people- yeah.
Absolutely.
That's when you take it up to the next
Yeah.
level.
There's what we call mega trolls,
Mega trolls.
like Megatron, but mega troll.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I wanted
Dear.
to.
Maybe a straight shot to the face.
Yeah,
would
it's
be
mega
fine.
trolls, but literally, like, stay calm, cool. If somebody tries to mess with you, like, oh yeah, all right, whatever, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just
Yeah.
give them that, like,
Just
yeah.
Just be as confident as you can be,
I'm like-
and
I'm like-
ignore it.
Yeah. They try to like put you down because you're doing something like, no.
But if it does get out of hand, you gotta like seek support, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, there's different ways to handle
I mean,
that.
there's ways to learn. I mean, you got to learn to fight back, but more in a more positive. The thing is, when you get bullied, you need to bring the positivity. That's when the bullying will stop usually,
Right.
because they'll be like, "All right, this is boring. Why am I even,
Yeah.
doing
Because
this?"
because they're trying to get a reaction.
Yeah,
The
it's
bully's
all
trying to get a
reactional.
reaction. So by not feeding into the troll, the bully,
Stop looking at me.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
I knew it. By not feeding into it, it's like taking the air away from fire, right? Like
Yeah.
fire cannot work without oxygen. If you give it oxygen to breathe, then
will
they're gonna keep going,
Keep
right?
the fire will keep going.
But if you take out the oxygen, you'd be like, you laugh it off. You're like,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. This is boring. They'll move on.
Yeah, I mean, you have to learn to defend yourself regardless. This world's pretty hectic as it is.
Yeah, you should
So-
stand up for yourself as always.
Yeah, learn how to fight, learn a skill, learn to defend yourself. I mean, we had a kid in high school. We didn't know him, but remember we had another kid in high school who was the bully.
Yeah.
And remember he was bullying that other guy, and he didn't know that other guy knew how to fight. Remember, and he kicked his ass in the
Yeah.
middle right after class. Oh,
No.
that was revenge served right at the door.
That
Yeah.
It's usually.
Did
the
you
quiet-
watch? Did you actually see that? Where he kind of like
Yeah, we both
What
the
watched
guy
it.
that was bullying.
But was it junior high or
High school.
high school?
So the guy that was bullying was punking the wrong kid.
Yeah.
Right by Miss Wells' class and the one that was across
Mm-hmm.
the
And what did that kid do?
Like put him down to the ground.
Oh yeah, he got him.
A lot of
Make it-
times it's the
make
quiet
him
ones.
say
It's the-
Mary.
It's the quiet ones, right?
It was basic boxing, but the kid's timing was down on point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he would be bullying the next day.
Like
Yeah,
all
that was
you
it.
saw is this. Huh, bah, ooh.
Yeah.
Huh, bah, ooh.
Yeah.
That's all you saw.
Yeah.
That was the greatest.
And he's
I was like, damn, this kid knows how to fight good.
yeah.
But physical fighting is not always the answer, though.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't leave you that. They don't let you.
But if they do,
If they do, then cool, take it.
yeah.
Run with it. Ignore it. Move
Because
on.
I'm not trying to condone any like physical
Right,
fighting back.
right.
You know what I mean?
But-
Like,
But sometimes
But
it takes
it-
that, which is going to get into our story.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes that to stop them.
That's
And
right.
sometimes they become your friends afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
is that why you guys are friends? Oh, you guys right?
Oh man, we're
We're
family.
family. That's right.
Family.
No matter what.
Yeah. So
In other words, you gotta flex sometimes to the
You-
bully.
yeah.
You had to because it's not gonna stop.
Yeah, dude,
So,
there ain't gonna be another way.
I was reading a story on Reddit, right? And this kid was being bullied. Now
Yeah.
he's on the he said he was on the spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you can tell he's not 100% like whatever you want to call it,
Physical.
physically like normal,
Mhm.
right? Whatever that means. But that's the way he presented it. And these girls he was walking with his other friend they're in the same situation. His girls were talking, making fun of them, like, "Oh, why can't you walk straight?" You know, oh, and then they started going like, like, you know, like
To a boy.
to a boy.
Oh, see, that's worse because
Yeah, so he can't fight back.
He can't fight back.
He can't
on that
fight.
one.
He can't fight back physically.
Mm-hmm.
But he did have a messed up comeback though.
Really?
Yeah, because apparently, apparently, that the bully's mom
Okay.
had passed away
Oof.
about a week or two before,
Okay.
and apparently she passed away because she was very large.
Okay.
So he said something in the vein of like, well, at least my mom didn't pass away because she ate too much KFC or something. Just like
Oh shit! He blasted a joke like that.
blasted her,
That's cr-
blasted her to the point where she's like, and she just started
oh my
running.
God, dude.
Hey,
that's karma, bro.
that's karma.
Man.
See, but here's the thing, if you can't, you don't dish it
If you can't take it,
if you can't take it, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't pick on somebody
I
who
say
you
that-
think is weaker
say that
because
shit all the time.
But see, a
Because-
lot of people that do that, do you think that's peer pressure or just kind of jealousy?
yeah, that it could be both.
Could be both,
It
right?
could be both. It could be all the above.
Well, some people are just evil.
Yeah,
They just want to be dicks.
yeah.
So
Again, it's that power and control.
Yeah.
Right. It's I'm gonna mess with you because you're weaker, like physically.
supposedly,
mentally.
you
Right.
don't know until you start.
Supposedly,
Kind
and
of
so-
feels like the jailhouse play yard or whatever you want to call that.
It's
You
a
know,
movie.
No. You know, when you go to prison,
Oh,
you gotta assert your dominance. So
You gotta take out the biggest person in the room.
Yeah.
That just makes me think of like when keeping it real goes wrong,
Yeah.
because that's what we call fuck around and find out,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
You got to establish yourself, but you don't fuck around because you might find out.
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about seek support?
We did not,
No.
but you can,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, seek support, and you know, another thing is have safety in numbers. So like, at least have a bunch of peers with you to like kind of back you up.
Yeah.
Right.
Not like, you know,
no, you're saying like your brother or sister or
or close friends would be like, hey, what the fuck?
no.
The gang,
The gang.
the
Squad.
crew, the squad.
I feel like now just talking about this,
the
we're like
peeps.
turning into a gang. Just being able to like
BMT gang represent.
stop being bullied by somebody else, and you just.
But wasn't
bring
like that always in our time? You always had little gangs.
Everybody had their little clique.
Yeah.
The little cliques,
the
yeah.
clique, right?
Yeah.
The posse.
You had the mixed group, like be friends with the Asians
Yeah. Well, you
or
look at
or
me.
something like that.
No, it's true because our time there was Armenians, there was black, Hispanics.
Yeah.
So there was always a fights about.
Yeah, we had like 2 race riots
Yeah.
when we were in high school.
What school is this again?
Burbank High,
Right down the street.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we had any.
No.
No, we didn't. Not
We-
race riots, but
No.
We didn't have the helicopter on top
well,
of
okay.
us.
Can I tell you something? Because I'm like remodeling my room, and I found my yearbook, y'all. Dude,
I had my yearbook. You could always ask me. I know where it is.
that's not the point. Stop bullying me, bro.
Problem is,
Troll.
looking at it is like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Can't believe that.
Yeah. The ethnic demographic in our school was. I was gonna say something racial.
Just say it.
No.
Just say
Why
it.
not? I always say stuff crazy.
It was racially Bucky-ish.
Holy shit!
I mean, there were a lot more Asians there.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and white people.
And white, Asian,
And I'm
white,
Latino.
So only
So-
3 races.
No, I mean there's everything. It's just
But the
dominated.
majority was
Yeah,
the
that's
majority
it,
was
right?
that.
But the weird part is like I was in that group where it was everybody. It was
Yeah.
like mixed, so it never became
One color.
one color
Yeah.
like groups
No.
like that.
I think the mix Actually, there was a couple of us mixed in our group.
Yeah.
It was me, Capizzi.
Yeah.
Who else? Oh no, Capizzi wasn't
No, he
Monroe.
wasn't.
I fucking
No, he was
not Monroe.
Monroe.
Was he
The
Monroe?
Roach.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a group outside of school, but no, in school was me and who else? I mean, we had
Right, Tyler. Oh,
Tyler,
we had, well, obviously, like Jeff and
Jeff. Yeah.
A-Folk. Hey, we need Tyler on the show. Hey, Tyler. You know what?
Oh
Came
yeah.
to my mind. We're going to.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
We didn't forget about you,
No,
but
we didn't
you've
forget
been in
about
our
you.
minds.
We forgot about the episode we were gonna do. Though.
Yes, but we're going to come back with you because I need my crazy white boy.
Mm-hmm.
That kid tried to kill me in high school. He knows.
Well,
He
good.
knows.
Well, good for putting that out there.
Yeah.
Next,
But
to
he
the-
wasn't trying to bully me. He just was crazy annoying.
next to
Okay.
band. Was he in band? You were in band.
I was not in band, but we hung up by the band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Band camp?
that's Weird band camp.
I don't know.
That one time.
One time in band camp.
One time, yeah.
So moving on. So avoid retaliation. Avoid retaliation.
Whoops.
Always jumping ahead.
Oh, and the last bullet point is this is a very important one actually. Tell your bully to join the All Valley.
Hell yeah. Tony T, coach. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, one important thing though, if bullying does get too
Extreme.
intense, extreme, document the events, and of course,
Yes.
we'll go back to seek support because you need somebody like, yeah, you can like bulk up and be strong or whatever, but in actuality, to be able to be safe, you should have documents to be able to like protect
Proof,
yourself,
yeah.
to move forward, because sometimes it gets too far.
Because we're kind of talking about this, like, oh, let's tell somebody. It's like, oh, you're gonna snitch on somebody, right?
Yeah.
But
It depends on the severity of the situation.
That's the problem. Like when once it goes to like beyond a little bit of like,
Yeah, once it gets to the physical part and you can't handle it, then
or daily,
maybe that can be an
physical,
option.
mental.
Mhm.
Weapons.
You need to record this stuff because people might not believe you. They think, oh, like
They're crying wolf.
especially adults when you're young and it's adults like teachers and stuff. Yeah, kids being kids. No, fuck that. You need to have that proof to back yourself up.
Yeah, nowadays you just
What do
you
we
gotta
call
be
it?
a little
You need the receipts.
need the receipts. Yeah,
You need
you
the
just gotta.
receipts.
Yeah, and
Well, that's
it's
the good thing
also-
about today. You can't get away with shit.
Can't get away with nothing,
Anything's happening, some stupid kid's recording it.
Yeah,
right? Now
you gotta understand though. Like a lot of people are not strong-willed, strong-minded. So
yeah, that's why I said the other
so
half.
so they'll like retract and like go into themselves, and then their only release or
At that
help
point,
is
get into your mind.
get into your mind. But then what ends up
Deter
happening?
everything.
yeah.
But what ends up happening? You start questioning life,
Yeah.
and sometimes it goes into a really bad place.
Then we got to go to therapy at that point.
Right. So like, if you can't get any help, there are ways to talk to people, like the National Suicide Prevention Line. What is it?
Sure.
800-273-TALK.
Three talk, yeah. There's resources and people that you can talk to that if you are in a situation where it's getting out of control and you don't know how to handle it and you think you're at your wit's end, call a number like the one he just gave us.
Yeah, 800-273-TALK.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And seek support because maybe they'll give you a better way to deal with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean retaliation bullying. Retaliation's not always the key.
Yeah.
It can't be. I mean, yeah, from like a. Sorry.
It's only if you left.
Sorry,
if you're
Tony.
left no choice.
Sorry, Tony. Machismo way.
Wow.
No, I'm being serious.
Why
though.
you gotta push that on me?
Because you're the one.
What
you're the
machismo? What
Anyway.
machismo?
The thing is,
I
it all
retaliate because I have to retaliate.
all
I know, but
depends.
see,
I
there's-
don't go
But
seeking.
people. There's a lot of
The
people
pro-
out there that can't do that.
the problem is, all
At that
depends.
point, you call that number or call Tony T.
There you go. There you go.
the problem is, all
1-800 Tony.
the problem is every time it depends on where you grow and what city. It all depends.
crap,
It all
dude.
depends where you grew up.
I was about to say, let him speak. I was about to say, because he was about to say, you kept on cutting him
Holy
off.
crap, dude.
Let him, you stop bullying him.
All depends where you grew up.
That's fair. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Because if you grew up in a rough city, you gotta have a different mentality.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
but here's the thing: bullying happens anywhere.
Yes.
But it doesn't really technically matter what city you're in anymore
It does.
because of cyberbullying. It does
It
not
doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore because like someone from the Midwest can be bullied by somebody
of
from
course. Yeah.
from New York.
That's
or,
a different.
or
That's
here.
a different era.
How you
era
handle
then.
it is
It's how you handle it. But what I'm talking about is certain people can't retaliate.
right.
They physically are not there, but they start getting into their own minds, into their own shells, and then they're like, I don't know what to do about it, so done.
Yeah.
And you don't want that because there's more to life, and and you got to learn. There's more stuff to learn and more stuff to experience, and having somebody put you down is not worth it.
No, absolutely not.
Period.
Yeah.
I know it's hard, but try to do your best.
Yeah.
You can learn self-defense. Anyone can.
Well, let's tell our story because we haven't told the story
Yeah,
yet.
please.
So, okay, look, now this is my.
Hold on 1 second. Did you have something?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Hey, you let him speak.
I let him speak.
Okay. So, here's the thing: we are how old apart?
7 years.
7 years. Okay, so think of me as a 14-year-old. He's 7 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm with my friends playing video games.
You know what?
Yeah.
Dicker.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we're all like hanging out, and then he comes over with the family because we were hanging out at the house, and we're playing games, and he comes in, he just looking down, looking down. He's like, Eric, and I'm like, what do you want? Like he wouldn't just hang out. So did I make fun of him? I did. Do I regret it now? Yeah, of course I do, because it was not nice.
Tony.
But again, I'm a 14-year-old.
Tony.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. So I mean, the things that I said,
It didn't scare me off. It didn't be like, no, I actually wanted to hurt you back.
yeah, because I never. Okay, no, I'm lying. What I did do to him was I would like do wrestling because
He
we like
loves
wrestling.
this. He loves this story.
So we would do wrestling moves, right? So I would do like my favorite wrestler at the time was Razor Ramon, okay, and I did the Razor's Edge on him, and the pedigree.
Triple H.
Did it hurt?
Triple H pedigree.
No,
No,
it
because
was
I
on
did it
the
on the
bed.
bed.
Oh.
But I held him and I gave him the pedigree and I was like tossed him and I was like yeah.
And remember, David was there.
Yeah.
And you did that. I don't know. I remember I flipped out.
Yeah.
I started trying to beat both of you up, but I was a little kid, so it did nothing to you guys.
Yeah, like stop, get out of here! You're tickling me, right? and then I didn't see him for like a few years. For whatever reason, we didn't see each other.
I was working like Batman. I was
Yeah, and he was in the bat cave, working like a madman. And then he came over, and I'm like, fucking baby Al.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, nobody was like, hey, Eric.
Yeah, it was different at that time.
Yeah, he grew up, right? And they were messing around, and I kind of like was like messing with them. Oh, remember when I used to do this move to you? He's like, oh yeah, you mean like this? He picked me up in front of my house and suplexed me onto the grass, knocked the wind out of me. I couldn't breathe. I was like, I never fuck with him ever again. He put me in my place.
I also beat you guys up with nunchucks too. Remember?
He did beat us up with nunchucks. And then I started thinking, this kid's crazy.
Who's the bully now?
Yeah.
Man.
But the thing
good
is,
times.
and this is the truth.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta check a bully, or just kind of like step up, not necessarily retaliate, but when they're
And see, that's funny. I wasn't gonna retaliate on you when I came over that day after not seeing you for a while. I was like, all right, let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
I'm older.
I poked.
He poked it. I was like, all right, cool. He's still doing it.
Yeah.
Still doing it. All right, cool. Let's do this.
Yeah, he showed me, and then that was it, right?
Mhm.
And we've been cool ever since then.
Ever since
then, we've been great. But sometimes you just got, you got to step up to your bully. Sometimes you punch them in the nose,
Yep.
and they're gonna recognize.
Learn how to do a straight shot, and that's all you need sometimes.
What do you think?
But that's when they give you no choice.
Yeah. Has anybody bullied you?
Not bully, more like
Verbally.
like, oh, you can't say right the words or
Right.
whatever. Yeah, it will make me mad, but
Those
no.
bastards.
It's in
Did
the
you,
way-
did you did you have to stand up for yourself? Did you do anything?
Yeah, same way. Horse playing hard.
Yeah, they didn't really pick on Carlos a lot.
And then you just, well, obviously, if you kind of like you might be pissed off, but you didn't feed into it. You made it.
I'm the type of person I would ignore the person.
Yeah.
Or just leave it to talk. Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. So you didn't feed exactly. You what was the second one? It was being confident.
Don't feed into it.
Don't feed into it. And a lot of times they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever. They got bored.
They got bored.
They find somebody
Exactly.
else. That's the sad part. They find somebody else.
That's the problem.
Bucky, did you ever get bullied?
Not well. In a way, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
I only say yes because I've always been tall,
Yeah.
and a lot of the shorter people would always try to like
Hey, what's going
pick,
on up
yeah,
there?
they would always try to pick on me, which is weird.
Okay, Beanstalk.
But I'm the type of I'm such a gentle giant, dude. I don't even do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
he's the sweetest guy I know.
oh, thank you. No, but seriously, like, it'll be
thing.
it'll be funny that
Well, that's your guys' fault.
yeah.
You guys made him into a troll.
We
Yeah, you
make
did.
him a troll.
But yeah, not really. The one time I got bullied, I don't think I got bullied. I think I was being a dick, and then I got
You got
flattened.
checked.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you got checked.
Yeah, it was a friend of mine. He's a black belt. We used to hang out all the time,
Yeah.
and then like I don't know what I was doing. I think I think one day I was just being stupid, and he was like, "Stop," and I just kept going,
Yeah.
and he just I wouldn't say sucker punch me, but like pushed, like hit my sternum.
Yes,
and-
knocked the
and
wind out of you.
Knocked the wind out of me, and and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck did I say?"
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I said, and I'm like, if I had offended him, I was like, "Damn, I'm sorry,"
Yeah.
because like
Shit, he made
probably-
you forget.
yeah, I probably deserved it. I don't know, remember what it was. I just remember being laid flat. But other than that, like, I wasn't really bullying anybody. But like, like the smaller people would like constantly come up to me and try shit.
Yeah.
But I've learned to just kind of like, what are you doing? Like,
Right.
why? Like, there's no point.
Yeah.
Like for me, I was picked on in 9th grade. That was the last time I was picked on. Other than that, every time I trained, I fought and everything. I even knocked the wind out of him one time because he scared the shit out of me at work.
Oh, that's different. That's not being bullied.
That's not bullying, but I'm saying that's how I reacted.
So like they came up on them and surprised them.
I was
Dude,
doing-
tell him what you said.
I was busting the World Cup.
But wait. It was dark, it was quiet, and it was a little hallway.
It was like around 7 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
And what did you say?
Like freeze, creep. You're coming with me.
He said it but he said it all serious, like, freeze, creep, you're coming with me. I just turned around and went, bow.
I'm like, what's
Right in his
that with
chest.
you?
He's like, oh. I was like, oh shit, my bad. It's like, you can't
Hey,
creep
well,
up
don't-
on me, bro.
Don't keep up on them, bro.
Imagine if that was a cop.
Oh man, imagine.
You just took out a cop.
No, there wouldn't be a cop there.
Yeah, that's true.
It was inside the mall.
No, he just copped out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Heyo. Heyo.
Wow.
Great discussion, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things that you guys can do if you ever get bullied. Like I said, anything that we discussed. If you've been bullied out there, tell us a story that might have happened to you, and how did you deal with that bully? I mean, we'd like to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Once again, one more time, if anyone needs to talk to somebody, there is a phone number to call. It's called 800-273-TALK.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, guys. Like, follow, subscribe. You know the deal. Same as always, and we will see you on the next one.
Adios.
Yeah.
Peace.